Hey, course one, folks. We're doing a couple more. It's like geometry things. It's a little bit different because it's called Symmetry and Transformations. I think you're going to look at this and say, like, oh, yeah, that makes sense to me because you kind of been doing this for a while. But is the dotted line a line of symmetry? Is it almost like a mirror? Is everything on this side a mirror image of this side? You just got to say yes or no. It may get a little bit harder, but it's really like here. It kind of looks like you're cutting the couch in half, but the top side is not a mirror image of the bottom side, so you should say no. I think that'll make sense. Do a couple of them. You should probably get that done in maybe a minute. You guys are pretty good. Let's look at rotational symmetry. Rotational symmetry means could you spin it around in a circle? So if I rotated the whole thing like a clock, would I be able to have that same shape show up again? Well, yeah, because I could turn it and it would make that same exact shape again. This one, I've got the head on top with the arms on the sides, and this would be the waistline. If I turned it, at no point do I have another head. On that other one, I had the same thing on other sides. This one does not have rotational symmetry. What about this? Which picture has rotational? Could I spin this? Absolutely, because it's like the same thing going out over and over again. Here, could I spin this? No, it only has one head. I don't think it would work. This one has an ant on one side, but nowhere else. And it's a different shape. So this is the only one that has rotational symmetry. All right, think you guys will be good with that one. Let's look at DD4. There's three words, rotation, reflection, and translation. Reflection is another name for like a mirror. Rotate, we just talked about, like being able to spin it in a circle. Translate is the fancy word for slide. So if I'm moving G, that shape, from here to there, we would say that we slid it. It was a translation. Here, we didn't slide it, it got flipped, so it is a reflection. I think you guys will be good with this one. And then DD10, so 1, 2, 4, and 10. There are a couple different vocab words. Just want to look at this. These two shapes, if they're the same shape, we call them similar. If they're the same shape and size, we call them congruent. So these look like they're congruent, that they're the same, just rotated a little bit. These two, they're not congruent, and they're not even similar. They don't have the same size or shape. So we're going to say neither one. Here we've got, well, these two look kind of like the same shape, but one's bigger than the other. So we'll say they're similar, but not congruent. All right, I think that's enough to get you guys going. You guys will do awesome. Should not take you long. A little bit of geometry idea. All right, good work.